I'm hoping we can find some common ground.
Our first request is that you consider requiring 72 square inches per hen in battery cages, stopping forced molting,
Forced molting?
withholding food and water to speed the laying process.
Where are the numbers on the economic impact?
Page 22. We're also looking at a gradual shift to cage-free eggs.
Our research shows a shortfall in supply there.
Change takes time, so we're looking at 5% by the end of the year.
There are significant costs involved in switching over.
Actually, because of decreased contamination, carcass downgrades, labor costs, and other factors we've discussed, most studies indicate an increase in revenue over a period of a year.
That's the last issue, right?
We're also encouraging you to begin frequent audits of
Hello? Sorry I'm late. I am Jack Sanders. Please, continue.
Our last commitment is more symbolic, a stated preference for poultry producers who use controlled atmosphere killing. That should send a strong message to your customers about your commitment to humane practices.
Miss Harold, you seem to be a very reasonable individual. I appreciate the presentation, but unfortunately, I have a plane to catch. It's been an absolute pleasure to meet you.
Mr. Sanders, you have an opportunity here.
Young lady, this company does not take its orders from a protest group who wants to turn our customers into vegetarians.
We are here to work with you. I would much rather that if people are going to eat animals, that those animals experience as little suffering as possible.
That, Miss Harold, we can agree on. Have a good day.
I'd like to propose a toast to Jane. Yes. Jack Sanders has agreed to all the terms she proposed, all of them. Another fast food corporation on board.
Unbelievable, baby. I love you.
You mean gets on the Happy Meat train, right?
That's right. Come on.
I'm sorry to rain on your parade. What have you really accomplished? Except making people feel better about imprisoning and killing animals for pleasure and profit. As long as they're property, they're going to be exploited.
Dennis, shut up.
No, he's right.
No, he's not right.
He's right to be unsatisfied. I think it's a little selfish to want everything or nothing. The animals don't benefit from that. They would prefer to live in slightly better conditions, and they would prefer to be killed in slightly more humane ways. And if that is all we can get right now, I think it's worth it.
And you think anyone else will see it that way? Or do you think they'll go buy their double bacon cheeseburger with a sense of peace, knowing that these animals were treated well? Someone needs to speak out and not just get these petty, legislation upgrades. The only change that has ever been made is when someone spoke up, when someone said it is not right to have slaves.
She is speaking up. That's what she's doing.
When do you ask for what you want?
I can't panic because they need help now. They do need help now.
So do something now. Don't
I
do
am
something
doing
that will
something
improve
now.
their living conditions 5 years from now, 10
Stop.
years
This is a
from now.
party
No, it's
for
okay.
her, all right? No, seriously.
There is a majority of people who feel it is their right to eat meat, their biblical right, and we have to talk to them.
I think the only moral choice is to take the choice away.
It's not possible.
Dare to dream, Jan.
It was a little scary at first. But Tiffany, can I be honest with you?
Please, that's why we're here.
What was really scary was finding out the truth about how we treat these farm animals.
The authorities are keeping the identities of the terrorists secret right now.
This is going to sound crazy, but I think that they were heroes. And I know that they were against terror of all kinds, especially the terror that we cause animals in these factory farms. When you witness cruelty, no matter who the victim is, you have to ask yourself, if you can see what's happening, will you turn away and do nothing?
Yeah.
Your noon appointment is still waiting.
Right. Send her.
Hopefully you have had a chance to look at the material we sent.
I read it.
Great. Okay. So our first request is that you consider matching the humane standards as practiced by the other fast food companies that we've been dealing with. Provide 72 square inches per laying hen.
Would that make them happy?
Happy?
Happy. Isn't that your goal? Did you know that a laying hen, if given a choice, will build a nest rather than eat, even though they haven't had any food in 20 hours? Did you know that? So why don't we provide building material, nesting material for them, and maybe give them access outside so they could dust bathe? Give them some semblance of a real, normal life in exchange for what we take away from them. What do you think about that?
That would be above and beyond what we're asking for today, but...
I have a question for you. How do you do it? How do you come into offices like this and squabble with people like me over a few extra inches? How is it that you can sit there in your politeness, in your grace, and basically ask people for nothing. How do you do it? How do you beg for little scraps of humanity? Challenge me. Tell me what you want.
What do you mean?
Tell me exactly what you want from me. I'll do anything you ask.
I want you to stop. Stop killing for money. I want you to stop.
I'm gonna quit this job. And if anybody asks, I'll tell them exactly why. But that's all I can offer you. I can't change this company. This company would chew me up just like those baby chicks.
How do you know all this?
I don't know if any of what you do makes sense. I wish it did.
Grand speeches pour out with the rain on streets where no one's listening, and you curse the cold wind on her face, but she's trying to tell you something.
Thank you.